If you have a used car and any kind of dated car, this is going to be a great video for you. We're going to be going through shopping for used car parts, what some of the big players are. You've probably seen them or have used these. I mean, it's such a common thing. I'm sure you're more than likely, as long as you're an adult. If you're a 9-year-old watching this video, you probably haven't come across this, but if you've had any kind of vehicle before, then you've probably gone through this. So we're gonna go through some of the common ways that you can do it yourself when it comes to car repair. So some of the big players, and this is in the United States, I don't know if it's global. If you're looking for car parts, one of the things that one of the places you're probably aware of is Advance Auto Parts. Now, Advance Auto Parts used to be called Discount Auto, and it may have been two different companies like Advance Auto and Discount Auto, but they are a nationwide chain, I believe. If we go to maps and we look for, I'm pretty sure they're all over the country. I don't know why that's taking so long to load, but I've definitely shopped with them many times before. And one of the benefits I would definitely recommend if you're looking to get any car parts today is to shop through their website, because as you'll see, there's a customary coupon code at the top of this website and you'll be able to use it. And you also get a bunch of emails and so forth. So if you become a member, you get coupon codes and things sent to you. Now, the ranges of the coupon codes is always going to be anywhere from 15 to 25%. And 15 to 20 you can almost always get, and then sometimes 25% will show up. So when you're shopping for common things that you need, whether it be oil, transmission fluid, oil filter, and belts, they have really every part that you could imagine from here. So if you're going to buy it anyways, you might as well buy it through the website and then have the ability to pick it up in store, because it's going to make things a lot easier. And you're going to be able to save some money. So who doesn't love saving money on their car repairs? So there's two ways to really save money. Now, you're either in the camp where you're always refreshing your car, every 3 to 5 years, and you're doing that to not have to deal with that many repairs, and that's great. So if that's for you, you're not really looking to do any repairs. You have enough money to just go to a mechanic no matter what and get the repairs, or you don't have the money to do it, so you'd like to do some of the repairs yourself, or maybe you do or don't. If you could save the money, you could. Then you'll look to do the repairs yourself. And the thing about car repairs is that while the car engine, and there are some repairs that you absolutely can't do. I mean, you actually, every repair you can do if you have the right tool. That's really the thing. So on the car that I have now, it's an old used car. I've changed out the valve cover gasket. I've changed out a timing belt. I've changed, not the timing belt, the drive belt. I've changed out the thermostat, some of the ignition coils, the radiator, the battery. That was done at the store. So like Advance Auto, if you buy a battery, they'll install the battery. The battery's not really that hard to install, but they'll do it anyways. I've installed new rubber hoses, new caps to things. I mean, those are easy repairs. Probably the hardest repair I've done so far has been the valve cover gasket. And I would recommend, if you're looking to do it, to look for the glue. There's actually, so if we go back and look at the monitor, so any of these jobs are going to, they're always going to, it's parts and labor, and then, within that price is worked in what the shop wants to make on top of it. Because if the shop isn't just one guy and it's a guy hiring multiple guys, he has to pay for the guy, and then the shop has to be able to pay its rent and pay its electricity and pay its insurance and pay for the equipment and pay for all the things that come into running a car shop. So in the next video, I'm going to show you what I got, because I recently got an alignment for the car, and that's going to be in the next video, where in this video you'll see it'll be a little bit of advice of what not to do. And it's mainly, you want to try to park your car on as level ground as you can. If not, the wheels are going to come out of alignment. So either way, I found a Groupon to be able to get an alignment, and it was like less than half the price of what an alignment typically is. I mean, this may vary by your location, but a wheel alignment typically runs anywhere from $70 to $100, and sometimes places sell a lifetime alignment for like $150 to $200, places like Pep Boys and things like that. But alignment is one where you're most likely not going to be able to do it. Like, you could actually align your car. I mean, you can put it up and you can turn the bolt that then align the wheels, but you're not going to be able to actually know what you're aligning. That's why they have that machine, if you've ever seen it. You know, I think it's the Hunter car alignment machine, right? The Hunter alignment machine. So from Best Buy Automotive Equipment, you can see, look, so one is $14,000 and one is $41,000. Oh, I guess, well, the front thing is $14,000, and then so it's a $40,000 machine. So unless that is your business, list price $72,500, and the going rate is our price $41,000. Payments as low as $900 a month. So that would be what you'd want to qualify for. So if alignments go for $70 to $100, it takes them anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour to do. It should really take them like 30 minutes. Then you would need to do 9 alignments at $100 just to cover if you get that kind of financing. So you really need to be doing 10 to 20 alignments at least every month to cover the cost of an alignment machine. And so I went and I got an alignment, and I got it. It was less than $30 through the Groupon. And I actually, I you know, in this coronavirus time, I wanted to help the local business. So instead of paying it through Groupon, I said, hey, I haven't bought it on Groupon yet, but I saw you have this deal. Will you honor the price? Because Groupon was actually running a special on top of it. So I said, instead of, you know, having Groupon, because Groupon, as we know, takes half the money, I'll just pay you the whole money, and then as long as you honor it. So they did. And I mean, it wasn't bad. It took me like three to 4 hours though, because there was cars in front of me. I mean, it was a busy place, but they got it up. And the reason I went to get it aligned, and I'll go over this a little more in the next video, is so I parked it on this unleveled surface. There was a speed bump that was in front of the house, and you know, it's in the middle of the street and then over to the side. So the car is parked at an angle. I don't have it parked at an angle anymore, but I had gotten, because I just put new tires on it, and I got it aligned when I put the new tires on, and that was, you know, maybe 6 months ago. So the fact that it was now it's pulling to the left is not good. So I want to see how I can resolve it. So they put it up, and they did something. They at least put it up on this machine, the alignment machine. I'm sure there's a couple brands that do it. I'm sure there's not that many brands that do it. It's a niche kind of product, and not everybody's getting these alignment machines every day. But there are a lot of them out there because everybody needs to get their car aligned. So I got this procedure done, and then they went on to tell me that the tie rods were frozen, and they couldn't align it, so they needed to replace the tie rod. So he quoted me to do the tie rods, and he said, "Oh, do you want to do it today?" I said, "No, I don't want to do it today, but quote me, and I'll think about it. I'll go look for the price." And then he's like, "Oh, I'll give you the best price on the parts, and then it's just the labor." So in the next video, I'll be showing you the exact paper that he gave me, where he quoted the job, and then I want to do some shopping on for these parts, and I want to show you kind of the options that are out there. So kind of the three different options. I'll go over the going to the mechanic and then what that costs, and then I'll go over what Advanced Auto Parts and some of their similar competitors, what they charge, and then I'll go into this other parts provider that actually has some pretty good deals and should give you another option when you're looking for car parts. And they seem like, so I'm going to be soon, I'll be purchasing the products from them, and I'll be reviewing the product that comes in, and we'll go on this journey together. So thank you for watching, and check out the next video.